Hello, hello, and we're live. Today is May 5th, and what we have on the table today is a little different. We are getting ready for F&M. So I've decided that I definitely want to play either Jeskai or Boros. Invoke Justice, kind of. I'd like to play something along those lines. So I'm leaning towards Jeskai at the moment. So we're going to grab our stuff, start getting ready. Still haven't put away stuff from last time, because why would I? Oh, no. Oh, crap. Well, that just flung everywhere. Gotta love when that happens. Jeez. Just throwing stuff everywhere today. Lear is a possibility. Gate is a possibility. Bankbuster is an option. So definitely want to have those as options. Also, just having one of those days. It's all good. Alright. I think I want to play Jeskai. So we're going to start with that. There's a few cards from March that we know we want to play. So we're going to have to pull those. I really need to reorganize this office soon. Because it has gotten very difficult to manage some things. Stuff for sealed. That's an empty deck box that needs to go into supply cabinet. That is deck we were playing before. That may have some things that we need in it. Horde Invasion. That's War of the Spark. That needs to go up. What's this? That is Unstable. Also needs to go up at some point. That's our pile of tokens. Our counters, rather, not tokens. All those commander decks. Let's see, not sure if those have been redeemed or not. Counters. Alright, Phyrexia all will be 1. Gonna need at least 2 cards out of there. I want to play a more interesting version of Jeskai Invoke. First things first, put a deck box up. We may need fresh sleeves today. Sure. Okay. Decks here, what are these? That is my Pioneer deck. Don't need that. It's a modern deck. It's modern. Don't need that. Okay, what are we going to need? We might want memory deluges. Is that a playset? That is a playset of memory deluge. Might want Leers. Some shipwrecks, more Leers. Probably going to want Destroy Evils. Definitely going to want some Flame Blast Bolts. Don't need Path of Peril. Not what we're playing today. I want at least one Aganjo, at least one Sekenzan. I want Fables. Definitely going to want Farewells. Might want a Tezzeret. Definitely going to want the Wandering Emperor. Oh. There's a fourth Bank Buster. Have an Otawara over there. Might want a second Aganjo. Absolutely want Invoke. Probably only going to run 3 Invokes, though. There's another Invoke. And our Invokes match, though. Definitely want Restoration of Aganjo. We want Lion Sash for the board. Considering Hinata. Probably won't run Hinata, though. There's another Restoration. So we need 2 more Restorations. There's an Invoke. Okay. It's the blue Invoke too. Gain control. It's an Invoke. I think we have 3 matching Invokes now. Want still need restorations. Second land sash. Well, third restoration. March is a possibility. It's a fourth restoration, but it doesn't match. Consider a brilliant restoration. Consider Tezzeret. Okay. Second March. Consider one Invoke Calamity. Invoke. Restoration. Well, probably gonna have to pull. We now have matching set. Restorations. Okay. We also have the question of whether or not we want to go with the Chaos Tally or Chaotic Transformation Tally combo. So those, don't know why we grabbed Kyotas, Arcuras, and Bosages. Definitely don't need those. Don't need the marches. Some ideas. Okay. Chivalry, Busters. Got a few different directions we can go with this. Definitely need stuff from All Will Be One. Specifically the card All Will Be One. I want to run 2 of those. Pretty sure we have 2. I know we have at least 1. We may want to consider the Eternal Wanderer. May want to consider Skrelv, but I doubt it. We'll consider Mirix. Consider the Mycosynth Gardens. Okay. We'll consider Elishnorn Mother of Machines. We'll consider Nahiri the Unforgiving. Let's see, what does Skrelv protect? Just creatures, okay. At some point we're going to have to create a book for our lands from Phyrexia All will be one. Also, I should probably put up our Atroxas while we're doing this. I'll be the first one to admit I am very bad about not putting stuff up after I take cards out of decks. And that is something that I want to get better at. The only way I'm going to get better at that is by doing it. Because I am very bad about that. There's another farewell. I think we only want 2 farewells this time around. So. All right, we also need to... Hey, Scorpion Ruff, how's it going? We are getting ready for F&M. And also trying to actually clean up behind ourselves. It's like... A lot of my stuff for Standard is just a mess right now. So... It's all Dominaria United stuff. The Throne of Eldraine gift bundle came, wasn't great. The box looks cool. I got a Rankle. A Wishclaw Talisman. Hey, those are good. The guy added a Gideon signature spellbook for some reason. Probably because Gideon's signature spellbook has not sold well. And he's trying to unload them. I know a lot of places have had a really hard time unloading those. So, some people love those things. I thought they were all right. But a lot of people just don't care for them. It's a pile of list stuff. Planeswalker in the spellbook seems really good. Which one is it? I assume it's Gideon, but I don't remember what's actually in that box. Remember, it wasn't a terribly impressive one, but honestly, I don't remember what's in it. Oh, sundown passes. We will need those. Definitely need those. I preferred the Commander collections. I got the Black Premium one. Yeah, I mean, the Commander collections were alright. Now, as far as the spellbooks, I don't know what's in the Gideon one. The Chandra one was really cool, and the Jace one was really cool. I bought a few of those. I've never opened them, though. So, Gideon Jura, it has Blackblade Reforged, Path to Exile, Rest in Peace, True Conviction, Martyr's Bond, Shielded by Faith, and Worship. And any one of them in foil. Okay, yeah, so Path to Exile sees play, Rest in Peace sees a lot of play. Gideon Jura hasn't seen play in like almost 10 years. Blackblade Reforged, it sees play in Commander, but that's it. True Conviction, I don't even remember what that does. Same for Martyr's Bond and Shielded by Faith. Worship occasionally sees play in Modern and Legacy, but it's mostly been replaced by other stuff. So like when you're buying that, you're effectively paying for the Rest in Peace, because that's the only thing in there that sees a fair amount of play. I mean, Path to Exile sees a little bit. Nice. So one of the two reasonably playable cards. But there's also been so many printings of Path to Exile at this point. It's kind of like Swords to Plowshares. Yeah, it's a fantastic card that sees, play in a few different formats, but it also isn't terribly relevant. Or not relevant. There are so many available that for the demand that exists of it, it doesn't really hold value. So, but that's one of the ones that might actually be worth something. Because it is a fairly heavily played card that has an unusual printing for that side. I bought a foil Blackblade a while back to put in the deck with Cherix. Okay, yeah, that's cool. I think the best version of Blackblade Reforged is probably the Brothers War schematic foil. If I remember correctly, that's also the most expensive version. Other than the numerated one. Because that was one of the cards that you could potentially get with an X of 500. So. But I will be right back. My stomach is bubbling really bad, and I'm not sure what's going on, so I'm going to run to the bathroom. Okay, and I am back. Whoa. Gotta love when your body betrays you. It's the whole thing. We are searching for stuff for our deck. What jerk off doesn't see the giant no soliciting sign and still puts crap at our door and then rings the doorbell? What a jerk. But you know, it's all good. Okay. So we want to do Jeskai and Vogue, basically. So we're gonna need probably 4 Wandering Emperors, 4 Fable of the Mirror Breaker, 4 Restoration of Aganjo. And then something interesting to bring back. There are probably 2 Atalis, 1 or 2 Atraxas. Let's see. We're gonna want some board wipes. Maybe some battles. What battles would we want to play? Let's see, probably Invasion of what? The Invasion of Tarkir would be good, because that's a piece of removal that turns into a threat. I only have 1 of those. What else do we want? Definitely want Bankbusters. Definitely want Brotherhood End. Or, what's the new one for Marcher Machine? The one that deals 2 damage to all creatures, planeswalkers, and battles. We probably want 2 or 3 of those. Probably want 25 lands. Definitely want a couple Chandras. So we can do the dream hit of Chandra into Invoke not Invoke Despair, but Invoke Justice. Probably what Age of Fire Ignition. This is an option. Definitely 2 Destroy Evils to take care of Goldrids. What else do we want? Definitely want knockout blows in the sideboard, because red has been a problem lately. Oh, we want a temporary lockdown to help get us through the early game. We probably just need 1 of those. Maybe we should look at some lists. There's so many options, though. Maybe a Chrome Seed Shark or 2? That would probably go well in the Jeskai colors. I'm trying to think of what I really want blue for. I know I'd like Chrome Seed Shark. I'd really like Teferi, who slows the sunset. Because that just synergizes well with a bunch of stuff. Not sure if there's anything else, though. Here he could help with filtering. This is one of those times where I really should have cockatrice on my machine just to theory craft some. You know, we're going to install cockatrice so I can get moving. We have 3 hours to build a deck, get it pulled, get it sleeved, shower, and everything else. So, just that. Let's look at a list or two. I'll look at standard. We want stuff in the last 2 weeks. Jeskai control. Hasn't been much in the way of Boros. Hasn't been much in the way of Jund either. Looks like Grixis and Rakdos control are the 2 main control at the moment. Followed by Mono White. Let's see. Got a League. Cup in Japan. Another Cup in Japan. Got Torto. Another MTGO League. Cool spot. Challenge 32. There's qualifier. There's not much in the way of big tournaments. Another MTGO challenge. All right. Jeskai control. Let's compare all these decks. Looks like they're averaging 27 lands, not many creatures. Interesting. What's disruption protocol? Additional cost to cast this, tap an untapped artifact you control or pay 1. Huh. That's interesting. Then you got Fable, Elspeth's Smite, only a couple, Farewell. Looks like it's 1 or 2. Fateful Absence, it's almost gone at this point. Fires of Victory is seeing play. Flame Blessed Bolt is seeing play. A little bit of Invasion of Kaldheim, Invasion of Karsus. Invasion of New Phyrexia is seeing a little bit of play. It's the one that creates a whole bunch of tokens. Invasion of Tarkir. Okay. Memory Deluge. March. Make Disappear. And here he's Warcrafting. It's fallen off. Bankbuster. Sunfall. Okay. Wandering Emperor. Arabrask's Forge. Really? Mechanic Spite. White Sun's Twilight. Those don't look terribly interesting. So we have an 8-0 list. Sanctuary Warden. Mathematic Barrage. When damage a target creature or planeswalker deals 5 if that was white or blue. Gate, Sanctuary Warden, Sunset Revelry. Brotherhood's End. Destroy, Disdainful Stroke. This runs Disruption Protocol. Interesting. There's another Jeskai control from the same event. This runs Zergo and Ojatai, which is interesting. Populate. I wonder why Disruption Protocol has become so popular lately. Able Reckoner. Or Wandering. This is Boros Aggro. Interesting. Yeah, I don't have the Dusk Legion Duelists, unfortunately. Got Jund. That lost the Boros Aggro and the Saurius Soldiers. Wow, okay. Tali. Fable. T. Huh. care about 8-player tournaments. Those aren't valid. Grixis control. Got Corpse Appraiser, Hidetsugu, and Kyrie. Wandering Mind. Oh, this is interesting. Interesting. Two-part question. What is your favorite legendary creature? And two, what is your favorite other card that's not a legendary creature? Favorite legendary creature of all time? Probably Karn Silver Golem. Or possibly Teferi Mage of Zalfir. Definitely one of those two. Favorite or favorite card other than a legendary card? Really love Astral Slide. It's one of my favorite cards of all time. Although I guess Astral Drift is technically a strictly better version, but Astral Slide is one of my favorites. Also, Original Counterspell. I don't know, there's a whole bunch of cards I really like. High Tide, it's pretty up there. Teferi's Puzzle Box is a lot of fun. Card is a lot of fun. So is Zer's Weirding is really fun with Shieldred also. I don't know, I really liked Firemane Angel back in the day. It was a really fun card. I love drawing cards. So that's a big thing. Ancestral Recall was always fun. Really like Time Twister too. I've always been a hardcore blue player. Like I really like playing Control in general. Ad Nauseam is another card that I absolutely love playing, especially with Angel's Grace or Phyrexian Unlife. I don't know. It's a really hard question for me to answer because I've played so long and there's so many cards that I just really enjoy. I think the new Ixalan will have like proper new dinosaurs, not just reprints. I mean, it almost has to. We actually got new. Mill is awesome. I have Mono Blue. Bruvac, yeah. Ashiok, the uncommon one from War of the Spark. I love that card. Shadow of Doubt is also another card that I really love playing. It's just a lot of fun to me. Trying to think what else. Yeah, I mean, those are pretty much the big ones. So mill is definitely a fun strategy. Hmm. Ooh. I think I might have found a deck that I want to play more. And I think I have most of these cards. Jund looks interesting. I think since my first deck, I will always like Gishath the most. In fact, both Gishak and Zakama are long overdue some MTG love. Did you see the, I think it was Zakama. Did you see the foreign grab bag from earlier today? That's Zakama, right? Pretty sure. Come on. Focus. Screw it. We'll switch over to the document cam. Man, that document cam just does not like bright lights, apparently. Wait, which one's Zakama? Zatalpa. Okay, so I was close. The name is very similar. Zatalpa should get love too. He's badass. Whenever he hits the field, people just die inside. Yeah, I mean, he has an absurd number of keyword abilities. So that would make sense. Okay, better go baby, said the oven. How long is the stream for? I will be back later if you're on. I'm on for a while. At least long enough to get the stack pulled together, which you'd think would go quickly, but it really doesn't. Especially since everything is just so mixed up right now. I almost wonder if it even makes sense to play blue. Words that you will almost never hear me say. Okay, I have a playset of matching fables. Good. So we got our fables. I need our restorations. Okay, we have a playset of matching restorations. We need invokes. I like that version so much better, but those match. It's there. And we definitely want our bank busters. Gotta set the match. Right there. I don't think we're playing blue in this, so we don't need those. We'll consider Elishnorn. We'll consider Nahiri. Consider the Celestis. So we're not doing Otawara if we're not doing blue. Definitely want the Wandering Emperor, probably want 4 of them. Don't think we're going for a chaotic. We may want... We're going for Elish. We've got options. We may want the Eternal Wanderer. We may want Atraxa. Like if we're doing Atraxa, it's probably just going to be 1. So that's going to be an option. When he hits the field, people die and so it. Well, yep, and you have to try and read them all in a foreign language now. It's Korean. Did I get a step and complete Elishnorn? No, I got an oil slick Elishnorn. I got a step and complete Sheoldred, though. Also got a foil Elishnorn. I got a foil one, I got the showcase, and I got the oil slick. And that's all the ones that I got. I ended up getting like 3 foil showcase Eternal Wanderers though. Okay. All Will Be One is the card that I'm wanting to build around. So we're definitely playing at least one, probably 2 All Will Be Ones. Okay. Argentum Masticore is interesting. Koth Fire Resurgence. I like that. There's another Urbresk's Forge in case I go that route. I got a weird one that looks standard with Phyrexian text. I think it's the cheap one. That one. The foil Norn, that's the art that I got this, that I got the Step Incomplete in. So Step Incomplete is different than the Phyrexian text. I don't think they did a Phyrexian text Step Incomplete. So Step Incomplete is the one where you have the foil designer pattern on it. It looks like, here it is. So it looks foil, but then when you get it in the light, it'll have Phyrexian symbol. Oh man, that does not show up at all on camera. There we go. It'll have Phyrexian symbols in the foil, like that. Do you see what I'm talking about? The Phyrexian symbols repeated across it. Yeah, it should have the Phyrexian symbol repeated across it. Is it also in Phyrexian? Because I hadn't seen any that were like that. I mean, they may exist. It's just not any. I just haven't seen any like that. Well, that's cool. I think the Step Incomplete one is one of the more expensive versions, but I'm not sure. I don't know for certain either way. See, that's an interesting card. Ooh, I have 2 Koths. Interesting. Okay. Yep, the same art as the one you have at the bottom of the screen. On the left, it's Phyrexian text and has the repeating Phyrexian symbols on it. Yeah, then that's the base art step and complete version. I think that one's fairly expensive. There's another Arbresk's Forge. Second all will be one. Yeah, I got a Phyrexian Vraska. It's the only Vraska that I got. Which is kind of annoying. Oh, third Koth. Oh, I have a regular Elish Norn too, so I have a playset of Elish Norn. Mycosynth Gardens. It's another Mycosynth Gardens. So I have at least 3 Mycosynth Gardens, so that's good. Oh, I have 4. Okay. Ooh, I have 4 Koths. Nice. And there's a Mondrak. And we have a third Sophim. Okay. Oh, I have 5 Koths. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. So we have an idea of what we want to play so far. I might just play Big Red. Alright, if we're playing Elish Norn, we don't really want to play more than one. We might play Mondrak to go along with it. Arbresk's Forge is interesting, but I don't know how I feel about it. Sophim doesn't flip. Source you control would deal non-combat damage to an opponent or a permanent an opponent controls. It deals double that damage to that player or permanent instead. I don't think Atraxa is where we want to be with this. So that can go back. Put our Atraxas together. We want some number of farewells. Oak. Yeah, we're just going to be straight red-white. Argentum Masticore is neat, but isn't where we want to be. Looks like we're going to be like mono 4-drop. I don't know how I feel about that. Murex and the Mycosynth Gardens aren't where we want to be either. So we definitely want Olby1. That's the whole point of this exercise. Celestis seems like a good idea. Urbrask's Forge. We're going to relegate that to the board for now. Let's see. I think the best value card I have a full art foil, Wooded Foothills. Yeah, I mean that's probably worth a few bucks. Yeah, I really like Vraska too. I don't know how I feel about her in the current set, but I think Mondrak and Elishnorn may not be where we want to be. Let's see, we got Bankbuster on 2. Oak Justice at 5. This is really top heavy. Restoration of a Ganjo and Fable on 3. I don't want a bunch of removal around 1 and 2. Destroy Evil at 2. I think Elishnorn and Mondrak aren't really where we want to be. I wish there was a really good... I wish we had Pyroclasm in the format. Like, Pyroclasm is exactly what I want for something like this. Just 2 mana, 2 damage to all creatures. Let's see. It's probably 4 Wandering Emperors. Sophum, I think we can probably chop down to 1. We still have 10 4-drops. That's a lot. Probably only 2 Farewells, if I'm being completely honest here. Probably gonna need, like, In the Festivities or something along those lines to survive the early game. I don't think we need a full set of 4 Koths, but we're gonna at least consider it at the beginning. Which means we're gonna be playing a lot of basics. I like that as soon as All Will Be One comes in, we're gonna... Oh, we still need to have room for Chandra, too. Because we want 2 Chandras. And we're gonna want room for big scores, also. Yeah. Let's grab our big scores and Chandras so we don't forget about them. Knockout blows for the board. Maybe torch breath for the board too. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to run high number of, yeah, so knockout blows for the board. Running red with no Ragavan, is that allowed? Ragavan's not legal in standard. Big score. Where's big score? That's in. It's in Streets of New Capenna. Yeah, we're building standard. We're not building other stuff. Let's see, Phyrexia all will be one. We want big score. We want some low to the ground removal also. That should be everything from Phyrexia all will be one. Big score from Streets of New Capenna. We need some other low to the ground removal, and we need Chandras. Let's see. Crimson Vow, we could be good on. Streets of New Capenna. Red commons. Okay. Okay, come on. Red commons. Those are black. Big score. There we go. So we got big scores. What else was there? Wrangle is a possibility. Light them up, it's just worse. Yeah. We've got Flame Blessed Bolt, which is just strictly better than Strangle in most cases. Let's see, what? We had Torch Breath. Archives. There's Requisitioner. Isn't terrible. Yeah, calling a professional doesn't do what we need. The Torch Breath is interesting. We definitely want the big scores. Let's place it. Good. Raids, more than likely. For Brothers War, we want Brotherhood's End. Very least for our board. God, this set is such a mess. Grand Spider is interesting. Phyrexian Dragon Engine is also interesting. Am I just morphing into Big Red? That's a neat card. Steel Seraph is interesting too. I just keep getting closer and closer to Big Red, don't I? Brotherhood's End. There's one. Soul Partition can be on the board. Portal to Phyrexia could be a payoff. Find two more Brotherhood's End. I only have 3 of them, so it's going to be interesting. Come on. Second ball. Skitterbean Battalion. Lauren of the Third Path is a good idea. There's another Lauren of the Third Path. Very least that's going on the board. Brothers were sorted and booked at some point. I have 3 portal Aphyractias. Interesting. I know I have more than one Brotherhood's End. Apparently I have a full playset of Portal for Axios. I was not aware of that. Come on. Where the heck is it? That. What in the heck? Please tell me I have more than one Brotherhood End. It's almost certain that I did, and now I'm starting to doubt myself. Thought I had a playset of them. This is why I need to actually go through, look this setup. Brotherhood's End, 2 more. There we go. That's all that I have, though. So looks like I only have 3. Looks like I've got like 10 Lorne of the third path. Apparently I have 7 the Might Stone and Weak Stone, though. Which is odd. Do I have 5 portals for Phyrexius? I have 4. Oh. Okay. Sorry, I was away from the computer, so hopefully... Oh, yeah, nothing major while I was away. That's good. Big score. Definitely want Brotherhood's End in some quantity. Soul partitions, potentially for the board. Lorena, the third path for the board. We have some interesting options for some other stuff. Koth Fire of Resistance, I think we can actually roll down to 2. I don't think we need the full 4. Definitely want the full... Or we definitely want at least 3 Wandering Emperor, probably 4. So is that. Start counting our out cards and see where we are. I want to consider a couple of the battles, because the battles have a really interesting interaction with All Will Be One. So All Will Be One turns a lot of our stuff into just straight burn spells. But we also don't have a ton of room in this deck. So we need to be super careful with what we have. And we want to make sure we have enough removal, because that is something that can really bite us in the current format. I think we had flame blessed bolts in here. Yep. Start with those. Extra stuff. Potentially 2 Sekenzans. We may want to consider some other high-end payoffs, but we've got a ton of stuff right now that make that kind of difficult. We definitely want at least 25 lands, if not 26. We're going to be ripping through our deck as we go. Yeah, I don't think we're pulling anything out of that. Got our bank busters, so we don't need to take them out of the board for this. Think there's anything on the board we want. Maybe depopulates, but I don't see where we would fit those in here. Because we're already super heavy on 4s. We might go down 1 Invoke Justice, just because we have Invoke Calamity. Marches, Lorans, and Soul Partitions all seem like a good sideboard option. Urbrask's Forge seems like a good board option. Knockout Blow is almost a necessity because of dealing 4 damage and gaining 2 life against red stuff. Okay, there's also, for March of the Machine, there's one other thing that we definitely want, and that's already in the book. And that's 1 copy of the Tree of Realmbreaker. See, and we want to consider Invasion of Dominaria if we have space for it. Sunfall, that's the card I couldn't remember earlier. Absolutely want to be playing some number of Sunfalls. We're going to say 2 to begin with. So 2 Sunfalls. That really puts our mana base heavy on the 5s, though. see, 410, 19, 22. Yeah, we've already got too many cards. We're gonna have to start making cuts. And we don't even have all the stuff in that we really wanted to have in. And we still don't have our Chandras in. Jeez. Alright, we gotta get our Chandras. We gotta grab that one artifact. Chandra. Maybe we just go with one Chandra. Yeah, just one Chandra is fine. Into the Fire, we want 2 copies of. What does Mercadia turn into? Okay, so what is the goal of our deck? We want to abuse all will be one with things that make counters to burn out our opponent, right? And beyond that, we just want to be a good control deck. Well, gotta go play PS5 and watch a film. Have a good stream, dude. Catch you later. Thanks, dude. I will see you around. And Invoke Justice actually plays into that plan very well. Does Koth in any way play into that plan? It does not. So we don't actually need Koth. Koth is out. 3 o'clock. We're down to 2 hours. $12, $22. Yeah, we're still way heavy. Okay. No Eternal Wanderer. Can't really cut there. I really want Sophim. Wandering Emperor may just have to be a one-of. I don't think the Celestis is going to get us there. It doesn't really advance our game plan. Just some fixing. Alright, we're going to take a really quick break. And yeah. I just need to step away and move around a little bit. Alright, be right back. Okay, after looking at some other stuff for some inspiration, we may be going about this wrong. So, from what I've seen, big score was down to just 2. Destroy evil can be in the board. Early removal, we want the full set of 4. See, that's 10 in that slot. We have 12. We don't have enough 2-drop removal. Hmm. We're also not going with the Atali plan. So let's consider this. Okay, so we've got 9, 10 effectively. Ten, 22. Yeah, we don't have enough space to do the things that we're trying to do. So we're going to go down to 1 farewell. 1 Chandra. Sophum doesn't make any sense if we're going to be using Sofall. Sunfall. So we got 10, 14. We've got to make 2 cuts still. We don't need the full 4 restorations. So we've got 10, 14. That's 12. So that's all of our cards, basically. Everything else we have to do 1-for-1 swaps, effectively. Yeah, we'll run this and give it a try. Yeah, fair enough. Try this out. Probably get wrecked, but it'll be our deck. Now for the lands. We're much heavier on red than most of the other versions. So we want one Aganjo, one Sokenzan. We want 4 Sundown Pass, 4 Battlefield Forge. Some number of our Battlefield Forges are in the deck already. We're gonna have to go pull those. Looks like 3 of them are already in a deck. But that's also where our Sundown Passes are. And then we're also going to want a Cabaret Courtyards. Do we want an invasion of Mercadia? That's another question. Or invasion of Regatha. Let's see, did we pull an Into the Fire? We did not. But we might want to. Really wanted to run a Braid. And I think one Portal to Phyrexia may make sense. But over what is the question? You know, we're going to run one Atali and one Portal to Phyrexia. Just because that just makes damn sense. Then we just gotta figure out what we take out for it. I really like Phyrexian Dragon Engine too. I feel good moving one of the Brotherhood's ends to the board to make room for Portal. Bank Buster. Restoration. What do we drop for a Tolly is the question. Do we go down one Sunfall? Does that make sense? We'll move a Bank Buster to the board to get a Tolly in the main. That's it. That is what we're doing. Then sideboard, we're gonna have Forges, Bank Buster, Brotherhood's End. We'll have 2 Destroy Evil, 3 Loran, three Knockout Blow, and 2 Dragon Engine. I kind of like that. Or 2 Abrades. 2 Abrades instead of... Let's see. That's a full 15. Oh, 2 Abrades. Abrade over 1 Loran. And over 1 Phyrexian Dragon Engine. I like that. I really like that. That gives us a good set of packages for changing stuff out as we need. Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with that. All right. All right, now we need Cabaret Courtyards, because that gives us better color selection than most other things. We need to pull our lands from the other deck. Lands. All right. Cabaret Courtyards. There's a playset. I think that's the only red-white one in the set. Yeah, that's the only red-white one in the set. We need Battlefield Forges, Sundown Passes, and a bunch of basics. We're mostly going to be going with Redlands, I think. We need at least 4 planes because of our restorations. Probably 6 planes, 4 mountains, something like that. I guess we could go 5 and 5. We'll do land analysis to see what we need. So not quite the idea I had at first, but this will work. Ooh, burn down the house is an option. We need to figure out how to get that in there, actually. Completely forgot about burn down the house. Yeah, because doubling that up on Chandra is just too good not to do. Or replace one sunfall with a burn down the house? I think. That's right. Yeah, one sunfall for one burn down the house. Heck yeah. That is where we want to be. Go ahead and put that back in the book. What was that artifact that I wanted to run? Realm Breaker, the invasion tree. Can I fit that in? Yeah, I want to, but I don't think I have space for it. Unless I replace the Phyrexian Dragon engine. No, we're gonna go with where we're at. We've got space for 24 lands. So should have 6 piles of 4. We'll go for the 5 that are already in sleeves. Yeah. That's the ticket. Alright, now we just need some inner sleeves, and we need some outer sleeves, and we need to grab... Alright. No. Alright, inner sleeves. What do we want for outers? Lacer? Yeah. Lagoon. Ivory. Ugh. Green. Orange. Man, I'm down to all the crap colors. Screw it, we'll go with orange. Orange sleeves. Perfect fits. Japanese black border 4th edition basics. Because we have style, damn it. Alright. Now to scavenge lands from my other standard deck. That did not do as well as I was hoping it would. Sundown Pass. Battlefield Forge. Battlefield Forge. Battlefield Forge. Sundown Pass. And I need 2 flip cards. Sundown Pass. Sundown Pass. And 3 Battlefield Forges. 6 times 4 is 24. Yep, because we are not doing Jetmir's Gardens. Although we probably could do a couple. I just don't feel like doing that. Alright, where are we at? Got 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24 lands. Got our deck, got our sideboard. We need clear sleeves for one thing. Were those inners? I already have an open pack of inner sleeves, so we don't have to do that. Now we've got clear sleeves for fables, and we need 4 token cards. So we'll have to get to that. That's all stuff that needs to go up. That's stuff that needs to be sorted and go up. That goes in that book. Okay, that's Neon Dynasty. It's Midnight Hunt. Those are lands that need to be put away anyway. It's Brothers War. Let's promote raids. That's Neon Dynasty. That's Brothers War. That's Brothers War. Brothers War. Whole bunch of Brothers War. That's a whole bunch of Neon Dynasty. That's Phyrexial 1. That's Neon Dynasty. That's Midnight Hunt. That's 1. More Neon Dynasty. Definitely my favorite set in Standard. These are lands that need to be booked. Okay. So we got that done. Shivan Reef probably goes in here. If not, then it's... Oh, that's one of the extras. It goes with that. I really want to build a built-in in here. Or have a built-in made, rather. I don't necessarily want to build it myself. There's so many projects for this house that I want to do that I don't know if I will ever get around to. Alright. Four token cards. That's why I went in there. For Fable. Four token cards. Cool. They don't match, but they're at least paired. Token cards. Alright. So we've got everything pulled together. We've got an idea of our list. We've got an hour and 15 minutes. I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick, and then we're going to sleep. Okay. Alright, so we got fables. We'll let those dry while we sleeve the other stuff. Alright, inner sleeves. So this is my life now. Alright. Oh, I need 3 more flip cards. This is restoration. Jeez. And the invasion. I hate flip cards so much. So I need 4 more flip cards. Okay. Let's see if we have some in here. We should. I need incubator tokens too. Two, three, four. One of those. No, I got 3. I need treasure tokens. I've got Korean treasure tokens. Yep. Just had them and I put them back. What the heck? Oh. 8, 12. One more. Oh, damn it. Bleh. Okay, let's double check. Notes and rules information for all will be one. Will only trigger anytime you put one or more counters on a permanent or player. This might be due to a spell or ability resolving a permanent you control entering the battlefield with counters, or combat damage from a source such as Toxic, Infect, or Wither. One or more creatures with Toxic deals combat damage to a player. At the same time, those counters are placed as a single event, and the ability triggers one time. Just to double check, whenever you put one or more counters on a permanent or player, all will be done deals that much damage to target opponent, creature an opponent controls, or planeswalker an opponent controls. Cool. Kind of wish it said or permanent that player controls instead. Then it could hit battles, but I guess you don't want it to hit battles. That turns Reckoner Bankbuster into Lightning Bolt. Wow, I've had these for 20 years. Yeah, okay. Bank Buster. restoration, well, land restoration. Search for basic planes. Goes into my hand. Untap, upkeep, draw. Discard. Sundown Pass. Put it into play off of Restoration. Battlefield Forge. Nahiri the Unforgiving. Then we'll discard a planes. Draw. Cool. Untap, upkeep, draw. This flips. And we'll play all will be one. Or no. No. We'll roll up Nahiri, discard all will be one. Then we will invoke Justice, paying 1 life. Get back all will be one. Put 4 counters on Architect of Restoration. Shoot something for 4. That's it. Restoration of Ganjo. It's done. Okay. Tap, upkeep, draw. Play Cabaret Courtyard, gain a life. Go get lanes, I guess. We've got a big honkin' Architect of Restoration. I guess we roll up, farewell. An invasion. Tarkir, shoot something for 2, shoot something for 5. Restoration of a Ganjo, shoot something for 1. Go get a planes. Architect of Restoration attacks Invasion of Tarkir. Invasion of Tarkir flips. Whoa. This is crazy. We didn't even have time to tap our bank busters. Jeez. Now the question is, are we sure we want Bank Buster and not one of the cards that lets us loot, like one of the battles? I wish I had more Invasions of Tarkir, because I would be playing them instead of the Bank Busters. Alright, let's see how this one goes. 5, 6, 7. It's a bunch of lands. Start with Cabaret Courtyard. Plains, send a play tapped, gain a life. Tap, keep. Draw. Jeez. Bank Buster. And tap, keep, draw. Oh, I got a Fable. Sundown Pass, Fable. Make a dude. Next turn, untap, keep, draw. Out of Plains. Big score, ditching at Tali. I guess we probably would have ditched 2 cards to Fable. Yeah, ditch 2 cards to Fable. Big store, ditching at Tali. Tap, upkeep, draw. And Sunfall, if we have to. Fable is gone at that point. Still haven't used our Bank Buster. And Restoration. Get a Plains. Draw off Buster. Yeah, I mean, it seems consistent. Bank Busters probably come out for more removal against mono red. It's 4:30 already? Jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, I think we keep this even though it's risky. That got there. That bolt something. Keep draw. Plains, Fable. Hopefully get to attack with Goblin Token. Next turn, untap, upkeep. Draw. Discard all will be 1 to Fable. Draw. Cabaret Courtyard, gain a life. Go get a thing. Go get a Plains. The Fable token is alive. We attack and then play another Fable. If it's not, or if we're in a bad position, we play Brotherhood's End. We'll just assume that we're doing Fable. Tap, keep, draw. Too fucking easy. Plains, no loot off Fable. Invoke Justice, get all will be one, shoot, attack with Fable. Jeez. This seems so good. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, keep. Land, go, draw. Land. We go to plains. Keep it, draw. Land, either bolt something or Brotherhood's End. Probably Brotherhood's End at this point. So draw. Land for the turn. Big score, pitching all will be one. So draw. Battlefield Forge. Invoke, playing Flame Blessed Bolt. Big score, discarding planes. Wow. This is either going to go really well or really poorly. I don't think it's going to have an in-between. Not sure how I feel about the Bank Busters. Guess I could swap them out for Brotherhood End and a Braids if I really wanted to. It kind of feels like it's already in a good spot. I know against Mono Red they come out for knockout blows. Oh, I kind of wonder if I should be running the Baneslayer in place of Dragon Engine. Or something in the main deck. I don't know. I don't know, I think I like this. No, I've been back for a while. I don't know why that's still sitting out. But alright. Seems good enough. Those don't need to be in there. I already had Fables set up. Really? Oh well. It's all good. Go ahead and put this in our bag. Got 20 minutes to shower up and get dressed, and then we can head out. Cool. And then after F&M, we'll record a video for tomorrow. Crap. We don't have a video for tomorrow. Oh. Don't you love when you realize that, like, as you're saying something, you're like, oh. And we forgot our incubate tokens. Because of course we did. And we forgot the samurai tokens and pilot tokens that we literally just pulled. Way to go, Pete. Alright. I don't know what happened to all my goblin tokens for Fable of the Mirror Breaker. I know I pulled a few. Oh man, that's the same color as my deck too. That's they're Ultra Pro sleeves, so they should stand out a little bit. Okay. Okay. It's all good. Got all that done. Got our deck for the day. Have just enough time to take a shower and get dressed. So it's all good. Thank you everyone for joining me today. It's been an adventure as always. So, as always, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. It's the best way to help the channel. Free, without any cost to yourself. It's completely free, and it really means a lot to us. So if you do want to help the channel in a monetary fashion, we do have a Patreon. It is linked in our About page. It gives you access to our Discord and a whole bunch of other cool perks. So if you are in a position to do such and want to support the channel, please do. And if not, that's cool too. But yeah, as always, until next time, stay awesome. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks.